I have bought the world's worst car for £50. It's this Vauxhall Tigra. What I'm going to be doing is giving you, the viewers, the chance to win this car for free. I feel really sorry for whoever wins this car.
I've won a car, 20-year-old Vauxhall Tigra. I'm scared that this car is a pile of cack, but for some reason I'm quite buzzed up and excited about it.
Here we go. We're on our way to go and get it.
We've got all the equipment.
We've got all the equipment.
Thanks,
we've got
Rex.
Andy in the back, and we've got Ellis driving in this absolutely gorgeous Range Rover L322. Lovely. We love an old range. So we are off to Cafe the Machine to go and pick up Tina. It'll be my first convertible I've ever owned, because I've never owned a convertible ever. Do I want it? I don't know really. I am really worried about this. I always like to check the MOT history.
So sign of a good car when you normally go to look at a car is like the first year so the first year it failed and then it passed. Oh, so it's failed again. It's not even done 1,000 miles. It hasn't even done 1,000 miles. My God, who has been driving this thing?
Every year for the next 18 years at least, it fails every year.
Oh my God, it's failed again.
Not been loved by anyone from day one. It's 2004. We're out clubbing 3 nights a week. The guys are wearing Ben Sherman. The girls are wearing oversized belts. We're all drinking VK Blue and Smirnoff Ices. And this new thing Facebook has just launched on the internet. That'll never catch on. I've just passed my driving test. Woohoo! Cruising around in my Mark 1 Vauxhall Corsa, tunes blaring. Oh, and Vauxhall, they've just launched the Mark 2 Vauxhall Tigra. There was the 1.4, the 1.8 petrol, and also the diesel, a 1.3 Ecotec. The car I've won, that's a 1.8 petrol with 0 to 60 coming in at 9.1 seconds, and it also returns a reasonable 35 mpg. It weighed just over 1,100 kilos and its top speed is 127 mile per hour. My model is the top of the range model, the one that was desired by many at the time. Honest opinion, Ellis, do you think I'm crazy going to pick it up?
No, I mean, at the very least, it's worth it for the detailing kit.
You also get a nice selection of detailing products to keep your latest addition to the fleet lovely and clean.
I've probably seen more parts of Tigras on other cars than I have on Tigras. It's one of those cars that, do you remember people used to take the front ends off and put them on like combo vans?
Yes, they did, because they were cheap front bumpers, weren't they?
I don't think I've ever owned a convertible either. So
weird, isn't it?
I don't think I've ever had that sort of wind in your hair kind of experience.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's something, isn't it? Mind you, the roof doesn't work at the moment. Hopefully, that might be just something silly that can be easily fixed.
Yeah, exactly. Quite a joke, really. I mean, I'm paying for the fuel to get there, which is 89 miles, and then I suppose I've got to pay for the fuel to get back again, so that's another 89 miles. I'm not paying for the car, yes, but the car book value is about 400 quid if you're lucky. I paid £230 to tax it fully, to insure it fully covered. By the time today's out, before even putting road tax on it, that would be best part of 700 quid into this bloody car. Audi TT, but look at the colour of it.
It's the RS.
It is an RS, isn't it?
Yeah,
look at that.
They're quite rare.
Proper RS. You never see RSs. That is cool. Lovely colour. Lovely colour. Yeah, like that a lot. You've got to film that. You've got to film that. You've got to film that. Forget the police car. Film this Aston. It's on your side. There it is. There. Look at that gorgeous Aston. Can you see it? That's a new DBS. That is absolutely stunning. I do love cars. Look, it's a Tigra! A bloody Tigra's in front of us!
Look at the smoke coming out the back.
Look at the smoke coming out the back of that one!
Is that actually a Tigra?
That is a Tigra! That is what we're picking up! Look at it! Look at it! No, I want to ask him if his roof works.
What are the chances of seeing a Tigra on the road?
Well,
I didn't think any of them were still running.
I couldn't believe we saw one. I was like, my God, there's another one on the road. It's madness. You never see them.
Which one were we more excited about?
The Tigra. You know when you go to buy a car, you're thinking about buying a car and you never see another one. You go, oh, that's going to be different. There's not many of them on the road. You buy one, you drive it home, you see 6 on the way home. Why does that happen?
After driving it in the daytime for
Quite a distance. I've realised so many features.
of this car that I just absolutely hate.
These A-pillars are rubbish. You can't see anything. The chassis dynamics are terrible. The suspension's terrible. The engine's terrible. The steering's terrible.
I am really worried about this.
It's a good colour, at least.
Oh yeah, it's a nice colour.
If I was going to have one, it'd be that colour.
Well, in the black. You like the black? Yeah, I think it looks nice in black. The only thing I really don't like is It's got a silver roof. I think the silver roof ruins the lines of it. I mean, granted, it's one of those cars that, in my opinion, the front of it is a Vauxhall Corsa with a bit of SRI-inspired sort of grille and spoiler and stuff. But the back was clearly designed by somebody else in another workshop. It would be what I would call a COVID car. It was designed by all designers in lockdown, and none of them were allowed to talk to each other, and then they just sort of merged all the photos together to make one car. Because the way the line comes off the back of the boot and stuff, it's just, it's awful. But I used to own a Vauxhall Corsa. It was my first car, actually. I had a Vauxhall Corsa on an L reg, so that I don't think it's even known as a Vauxhall Corsa B. I think it's just known as a Vauxhall Corsa. For anyone watching abroad, though, you would think of that as what we call the Nova, but it's not. It actually was the Corsa. The first one in the UK was called a Corsa, and it was the slightly bubbly one, but it had the standard Vauxhall badge in the middle with slats rather than the later one that had the V on it. So it's sort of a pre-facelift of the B. So it'd be interesting to get behind the wheel of another Corsa again, because my one I had was a 1.2 GLS, 4-door with a tow bar. Rocking. It's one of those, what I would call designer chic cars from the early 2000s. They did the Street KA, Smart Roadster. Peugeot came out with the 206 206 Cabriolet CC.
Yeah.
Now that actually was a good looking car.
Yeah.
Then they cut the roof off of it and ruined it. Citroen, they did that was it a C2? No.
Oh yeah.
What was it called? The Citroen.
That a canvas top thing?
That was a bloody awful thing, because you had to take the roof off to build it, and then you couldn't fit it all in the boot to take it with you. So you had to decide if you were going convertible for the day or not, because the panels that came off the sides, they were so big that where do I put this? You imagine if you're out. The idea of a convertible is you go out for the day, you buy a convertible that you drive, you go out. Normally, you go out for your nice day out, it's pouring down with rain, but you've decided, no, we're going out for a lunch or whatever. You go out for lunch, sun is out, it's looking absolutely gorgeous. So you go, right, drop the roof. Yeah? MX-5, click the levers, pull it back. Later MX-5, push the button, fold the roof away. Tigra, electronic, fold the roof away. My case, spend 2 hours clicking all the shit together to get it to pop back, because obviously the electronics is buggered on it. But anyway, get it out, go, no problems. With that Citroen, you go, oh, let's take the roof off. Nice. Sorry, we can't take the side panels off though, because if we take the side panels off, they've got to be left behind. We come back to the pub next week to pick them up again. Maybe they'll put them out the back for us. Oh, look at it.
Oh,
Look at that car.
what a beauty.
Look at that. Look, so you see what I mean? So the roof, can you see that?
Yeah.
The roof goes back electronically with a canvas bit that slides back. But then you've got these massive pillars here, right? And if you can see there's a join there, and there's a join on the other side, and you unclip that entire section, but you see the size of it, it's like this long. So where the hell are you going to put that in one of these? Because the boots on these are tiny, absolutely tiny. So you basically, like I say, if you want a full convertible, you've got to put them in the back seats.
So are you just looking up cars that are worse than the one you've won just to make you feel
To
a bit
make
better?
myself feel better, yeah. But there it is, that's what it looks like when the actual roof bars are off. Look at that. Oh, wouldn't you want one of those? But yeah, there was some weird cars that came out in the 90s that were convertibles. Can't remember what they were new. I think they were something like 13,500 new.
Yeah,
So-
you wouldn't want to pay much more than that.
But for 13.5 grand in 2004, what else could you buy? So you could get a second-hand MX-5 for a couple of years older, but you get a Series 2 MX-5 or Mark II, or whatever they call them. So you get one of those for that sort of money. You'd also be able to buy an MR2.
Yeah, now
Mark III,
that's definitely a better car.
that was a much better car.
Yeah.
So those sort of cars. I mean, really.
The only reputation I do know of is that the roofs rarely work.
This is it, Cafe Machine.
That's the entry sign. This is authentic footage of us arriving. Come with an open mind or don't come at all.
So here we are at Caffeine Machine. That's a BMW M3 E30. So absolutely, I mean, rare as rocking horse now. They are getting so rare, and they didn't make them in right-hand drive, I don't think at all. They're all left-hand drive cars. A couple of months ago, they had a Metro 6R4 in there and that was gorgeous. Anyway, let's go get some food. Montage time.
Everything is plugged in.
But we're still bringing you content. This is what Andy does when he turns up on a shoot.
You want to choose the best table, which is right next to a 13-amp plug. It's Tigra Stakeout.
I'm waiting for a Tigra. We've fallen out with each other. Basically, I've sat too close to him for the last 2 hours in the car. We're having a bit of space from each other. Look at this beauty, this mode. Cool, very nice. Very nice. I like that. I've won a car. What do you reckon I've won? Sporty two-seater.
911 GT3 or Cayman GT4.
That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Lower your expectations a bit.
357.
If only. Lower them even more.
MX5.
Oh, if only. Lower them more. Hard-top convertible. So it's a proper metal fold roof.
Yeah.
Early 2000s.
The only thing I can think of is a 206.
Do you know what? I'd rather a 206. It's worse than that. Shall I tell you?
Yeah, tell me.
The Vauxhall Tigra.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I've won that.
Yeah.
It's coming in a bit.
I'd even drive it around with the roof down.
Well, this is the thing. So the roof is broken. So we've got to repair the roof first before we can actually use it. It went for its MOT every year and failed. It was driven to destruction, it appears, if you read the reports. That's not it, sadly.
Oh, look at that.
That is lovely, that Morgan, yeah. Waiting for Luke, and true to form, he's late as per usual. Well, this is the thing, is the less witnesses, the better, really, isn't it? It's going to be one of those cars that I only drive at night, I think, or with a wig on. Oh, listen, hold on. I just heard a motor. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at that.
I know. I'm one amazed and also upset.
This car is like repairing itself.